Book Talks. Happy Monday. I'm glad to be talking about books for a change this afternoon. I'm going to start with Apolonia. It's by McGuire. You may know her because she wrote Beautiful Disaster and Walking Disaster, which are kind of steamy romances. This is, in fact, a science fiction. So it's still a really well-told story, but it takes a little twist that I didn't expect. I also read Girl on the Train. You may have seen some trailers for a movie, Girl on the Train. I gotta say, I think it's gonna make a great movie. The way it was told in the book through 3 alternating females' perspectives, only in the morning and only in the afternoon, made it a little weird, but I think that the movie is going to be amazing. I plan to see it. I also spent a little time reading Knoxville, which is a pictorial history of the town. We also have one about Morristown, which I've read that I enjoyed. The Knoxville one I thought did a better job because it was more in chronological order. The Morristown one was all jumping back and forth. It was kind of hard to follow. This is really good. There were some very interesting tidbits, such as in, 1893 or something, the Knoxville Fire Department had 2 black men on the department. They had African-American shopkeepers on Gay Street. There was a whole lot of what we might now call integration in the post-Civil War era in Knoxville, which was really impressive to see. I also, of course, read a romance. Surprise. The Promise of Amazing. It was pretty good. It's not the best romance we have, but it was really good. So Ren and Grayson meet each other, and what I kind of really did like is that there wasn't that third person. There wasn't that other boy. It wasn't this whole triangle-y thing that a lot of romances like to do. So it was just the 2 of them and what they could be together. The Promise of Amazing is a quote from the Say Anything movie, which I think is pretty cool that they referred back to a 1980s romance movie. Also, Revoir, Crazy European Chick. It's an adventure book because the whole story takes place in one singular night. Prom night, in fact. It's prom night. And he's borrowed his dad's Jag to take the foreign exchange student that his family's been hosting to prom. Next thing you know, they're in New York. Guns are out. Things are blowing up. Gets crazy's not even the word for it. It was really interesting, super fast-paced, just like this. There's some torture. There was some running of red lights. There might have been a bomb or 2 or 3. Really good. Apparently there's another one out, and we're going to get it too, because I really did enjoy this book. And last on last week's list, because I didn't do the readathon, I was at a forensics competition judging some delightful, talented state representatives. I read Winter's Kiss. It's the 3rd in the Winter's Curse trilogy, and if you've read the first 2, you're going to want to read this. It was really good. What I really liked about it is that sometimes by the 3rd one, you're just sort of recapping what's happened before. You're just drawing it out, trying to get it to wrap up in that really pretty bow. But this one and the second one really feel completely different than the first one. Each of them is a completely excellent story. You wouldn't know necessarily that there was a trilogy, except that the endings are sort of cliffhanger-ish. So it was a really good story. There was a little bit more battle, blood, gore, muck in this one than the other 2, but it was still really good. I have no idea when she ever wore that pretty dress in this entire book. I don't recall it, but the sword came into play multiple times. So hopefully you'll come in this next couple of weeks. Books are going to be due May 13th, so if you want to read something we're talking about, you need to come in and get them really soon. Have a great week.